Hello Libra, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo, and I'm gonna do your tarot reading for the week of December 28th through January 3rd. We'll get right to it. Thank you for being with me. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share, subscribe. Please mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with all of you. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you're interested in getting a personal reading or coaching session with me, please reach out to me via email address. Okay, I'm gonna take that. One more, please. Okay, I'll take this. So the overall energy is the temperance. To me, it reads that the moment is you're kind of reflecting on where to go next. You can see here the sun and the moon, so you're kind of deciding between, it's a decision between those dualities, between action and observation, between something more straightforward and something conventional. It's also about being patient while those scenarios around you, what you're deciding about, gonna play out, and you're gonna see clearly what's what, especially if you have some doubts into whether, even if it's one situation, whether it's positive or negative, whether you have all the facts, all the information. This is about waiting for it to, to get through and to see what's gonna come out of it. In the recent past, you have the Hermit in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So to me, the situation is about, it's related to a romantic situation. It's definitely had to do with some inner conflict and some thoughts of either guilt or it's kind of like victim mentality here, that something happened to you, something painful, that you were either beating yourself up for that, how could I have been so silly, that sort of idea, or you could be thinking, how could that person have done something like that to me? So it's either directed at yourself or at somebody else, but it's that outlook. And the Hermit in reverse to me here means that you were left alone, and the Hermit is usually the card the Hermit usually goes away from people, like physically, literally goes away from people, to be by himself, to reflect, to analyze, to heal as well, and to come up with new ideas or with next steps. So to me here, the Hermit in reverse means that you have been left by yourself, but it wasn't your choice, and you were not particularly happy about that. So you were left alone, you had a chance to reflect on the matter, but it was more circumstantial. It wasn't you actually deciding to do it. So we see some heartbreak, see some suffering there, see some potentially self-sabotage or blaming yourself for how things turned out, or that you haven't seen the situation for what it was before. In the present, you have the World in reverse, the Fool, and Four of Swords in reverse. So to me, that says that you are now either healed. So you've, like, Four of Swords about meditation, contemplation, healing with this heart next to her. In reverse, to me, that it's not you don't want to be in that state of mind, in that just state anymore. You're ready to take a leap of faith. You're ready for some new endeavors. In this particular spread, it feels to me that it's about a romantic relationship. Could be, of course, about a work situation, about a friend. Could even be about your occupation. But in any case, or even a hobby, something that didn't work out, but you're ready to take a new stride. You want to try again. It may not be very obvious with this world in reverse, may not be obvious how to proceed, or whether you're going to succeed if you try again, if you take this leap of faith. But hence the name, right? You are trusting the universe and you want to take the leap of faith. That's wonderful. In the upcoming future, you have 10 of Cups in reverse, Death in reverse, and King of Pentacles. Yeah, so I do feel here that the 10 of Cups is more of your perception of the situation. So, upright, it's usually about overall fulfillment, emotional fulfillment and wishes coming true. Since we're talking about relationships, most likely, this is about not seeing how that could play out. So we are talking about leaps of faith that you are taking, so it's in your presence, you're already taking them, or you're just about to. Next is the challenge to go the distance. For any of the challenges, and this transformation card is actually about that there will be some challenging situation on your way. There will be some tests to see how bad you really want those 10 of Cups. So it's not the time to doubt yourself. Especially with this Temperance card, you've really considered your option. You felt through them. You have done your homework. Now is the time to trust and confidently move forward. And especially this King of Pentacles, he's very stable, very confident. He knows what he wants. He knows what he can do. And he moves forward. So to me, this is the mindset to embrace here. You don't have to see, all the cards, right away. And you don't have to, and the success doesn't always happen overnight, right? If it's love relationship, love is not always at first sight. Or, you have to put in the work too, and you have to trust. I'm also hearing that your potential love interest, that could be a King of Pentacles, by the way. That person that you're investing into, that you're taking a leap of faith with. They are not necessarily a usual type. They could be different, hence you having all the doubts, but please keep an open mind and you'll be surprised at the results. Let's take a quick look at what the Oracle has for us. This is the Enchanted Map deck. Get some advice for Libra. Thank you. And we've got the Strengths. I think it's very relevant to the beautiful card with all this greenery and with her holding the planet. To me, it's almost like a little prince illusion here. And see how much balance she's got. Like a real ballerina balancing herself, her body, and balancing the world. How cool is that? To me, it has to do with this Temperance card, about the balance and about fair consideration of options or circumstances. So, by the way, this is card number 44, so 44 or 8 could mean something to you. To me, this card is about, in all of this transformation, in all of this chaos, finding that balance and trusting into the universe, into yourself, first and foremost, in going for your dreams and trusting in that relationship opportunity of yours. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time. You can connect with the channel, or you can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, like I said, with this death card. And your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off your course of evolution. As the potency of your connections become more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. Have courage and dive in, for magic is the process of finding a form to take. When you remember the real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. Okay, this was your reading. Thank you very much for staying with me. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.